Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Thomas Seduces hope to get company back returns with sneaky agenda. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that Thomas Forrester's Matthew Atkinson exclusion from the latest Forrester-Logan drama feels like a mistake. Thomas definitely needs to be on canvas for this, so it'd be nice to see him make a big comeback. Whether Matthew Atkinson reprises the role or B&B brings on a recast instead, Thomas could ultimately re-enter the picture. It'd be nice to see Thomas play a key part in a new plan designed to take back control of the company. Since the Forresters believe Hope Logan, Annika Noel, has so much influence over Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, that could be crucial. Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Mythsinswood, and Rich Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, have consistently blamed Hope for manipulating Carter into this LLC takeover. By that logic, Hope should be able to talk Carter into surrendering control too. What if Thomas returns with a sneaky agenda and seduces Hope with a goal in mind? Thomas might pretend his engagement to Paris Buckingham, Diamond White, is often act like he just couldn't truly get over Hope. Perhaps Thomas could pull Hope closer and try to make her believe they still have a future as a couple, one where they raise Douglas Forrester, Henry Joseph Samiri, together in Los Angeles. Hope has missed Douglas terribly, so Thomas could take advantage of that. Maybe Thomas could also convince Hope that he's done caring about weddings and just wants her by his side. No marriage commitment necessary. Although Hope has fallen for Carter, there's not a lot of substance when it comes to their romance. B&B hasn't done much to sell fans on Carter and Hope as a pairing, so it'd be easy to buy the idea that Hope still wants Thomas deep down. Thomas might hope that if he steals Hope's heart again, he can convince her to manipulate Carter into signing control back over to the Forresters. The plan could be to lock everything in and then dump Hope when it's done. Of course, the situation could get messy if Thomas' old obsession flares up. Part of Thomas may always be hung up on Hope, so that could complicate things if he comes back for a fake seduction plot. Our predictions hint that the Forresters will inevitably find a way to fight back, so could Thomas be part of the equation? Would you like to see Thomas rejoin his family in LA and make some big moves against Hope? The bold and the beautiful spoilers say some stunning news is still to come in this corporate story, so we'll pass along updates on all the twists and turns. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Thomas seduces Hope to get company back. Returns with sneaky agenda. The twists and turns on the bold and the beautiful never seem to end. And in the coming weeks, viewers can expect even more drama surrounding Thomas Forrester. He's back in Los Angeles, and as always, his return is far from straightforward. After months away, Thomas is stepping into the spotlight once again. But this time, he's not just coming back for business as usual. His sneaky agenda revolves around one person, Hope Logan. As the show progresses, Thomas' motivations begin to unfold in a way that fans might find both shocking and manipulative. For all his charm, wit, and looks, Thomas is once again playing the dangerous game of power. And this time, it's Hope who is in his crosshairs. The stakes are high, and Thomas isn't the man he once was. He's learned from his past mistakes and is determined not to let this opportunity slip away. His eyes are set on regaining control of Forrester Creations. But this time, it's not just about business. It's personal. Hope's vulnerability. The key to Thomas' return. Hope Logan has always been a beacon of light in the Forrester family. The gentle, caring soul who seeks to do right by everyone. But beneath her sweet exterior lies a woman struggling with immense pressure from all sides. Her marriage to Liam Spencer is hanging by a thread. The future of her fashion line is at risk. and her professional integrity is constantly challenged. For Hope, the return of Thomas could be a lifeline, or it could prove to be her undoing. Hope's professional life has been in turmoil lately. Her line, Hope for the Future, has not been the resounding success it once was, and she's faced numerous setbacks. With her confidence shaken, she might feel compelled to lean on someone she believes she can trust. Enter Thomas. He's back in town with a renewed sense of purpose, and while his intentions may be shrouded in mystery, his ability to manipulate the situation could be more dangerous than ever. For Thomas, the key to getting what he wants lies in Hope's emotional state. She's vulnerable, confused, and right for someone to swoop in and offer her the support she desperately needs. Thomas knows this, and he's playing his cards carefully. His strategy is a combination of charm and manipulation, leading Hope to believe that he is the one person who truly understands her struggle. Thomas's charm, a dangerous seduction. Thomas has always had a knack for seduction, but not just in the traditional sense. He doesn't just rely on his looks or charisma. He knows how to worm his way into people's emotions and use their insecurities against them. His return to the bold and the beautiful marks the beginning of a new phase in his manipulation of Hope, where the lines between genuine affection and calculated strategy blur. In the coming weeks, Thomas will make his move to seduce Hope, not just romantically, but on an emotional level. He will appeal to her frustrations with her marriage and her career, offering her the support she needs and filling the void that Liam has left in her life. While Liam is distracted by his own issues, Thomas will present himself as the perfect confidant. His shoulder to cry on will be tempting, and Hope, caught up in her own vulnerability, will be drawn to him. Thomas's actions will be subtle at first. He'll offer Hope a listening ear, providing her with advice about the challenges she's facing. He'll show empathy when she discusses her career struggles, and perhaps even encourage her to take more control over her future. But as his influence grows, it will become clear that Thomas has an agenda. His seduction won't be about romantic love. It will be about power, influence, and ultimately, control over Forrester creations. Hope's struggle, torn between love and power. Hope's internal struggle will be the heart of this new storyline. She's always tried to stay true to her values, balancing her love for her family with her commitment to her career. But as Thomas worms his way into her life, she'll find herself torn. Hope loves her family, and she wants to save her fashion line, but is Thomas the right person to help her? Will she be able to see through his manipulations before it's too late? At the same time, Liam will become more and more suspicious of Thomas's intentions. He knows all too well what Thomas is capable of, and he's determined to protect his wife from falling under his spell. However, Liam's focus will be split as his own personal struggles begin to cloud his judgment. While he fights to keep his marriage intact, he may fail to notice the subtle ways in which Thomas is targeting Hope. The emotional roller coaster Hope finds herself on will only intensify as Thomas plays both the role of the supportive friend and the scheming manipulator. He'll lure her in with promises of success and happiness, but ultimately, it's a game of control for him. Thomas understands that by gaining Hope's trust, he can position himself to take back what he feels is rightfully his: a stake in Forrester creations. The return of Thomas, a shift in power. While it's clear that Thomas's return is driven by a thirst for power, his motivations are complex. He wants his place back at the top of Forrester creations, and he's willing to go to great lengths to get it. His tactics will be far more devious this time around, as he plans to use Hope as a stepping stone to rebuild his career and control of the company. His deep-seated resentment toward Ridge Forrester, his father, will also play a role in his manipulations. For Thomas, this return isn't just about regaining his professional standing. It's about proving that he can outsmart everyone. He believes he's learned from his past mistakes and will use Hope's insecurities and desires to orchestrate a comeback unlike any other. What lies ahead for Hope and Thomas? The upcoming weeks on The Bold and the Beautiful will bring a clash of desires, loyalties, and power plays. Hope's emotional vulnerability will be tested in ways she never imagined, and Thomas will stop at nothing to manipulate her for his own gain. Will Hope succumb to Thomas's advances and fall for his seductive charms? Or will she ultimately see through his web of deceit and find the strength to stand up to him? One thing is certain, Thomas's return promises to bring chaos to Forrester Creations, with Hope caught in the middle of it all. The stakes have never been higher, and the question remains, can Hope protect herself from Thomas's calculated charm? Or will she become his next pawn in his quest for power? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, the drama is far from over.